to be sleeping.
You wake up feeling fully refreshed. It has been a couple of days since your victory, and the town has celebrated. It may seem small to you, but it's the first victory these people have seen in months. With the towers recovered, hope lingers, thanks to you heroes. Last you heard of the general, he went home after a hard night of drinking, and you haven't seen him since. That was a couple of nights ago. Perhaps head down to the barkeep, grab some food and drink before exploring the town.
Yawn. Oi, turtle. Turtle. This.
That's my neck.
Why do you even need the bed, mate? You sleep in the shell.
This is very.
The underside of my belly is a little softer.
Gets cold under there. Alright, let's go.
Oh, there's a new person.
that?
Hello?
Oh,
Knock,
who's
knock,
this?
knock.
Knock on the window.
Who this?
Hello.
Wow, wow, wow. Hi, friends.
God, I already hate it. I'm going downstairs. You guys can deal with that.
You don't smell like green or human or things.
Let me get a.
Hi, my name's Chip, a creature health implementation professional. I'll make sure you don't die, friends.
Somehow I don't trust them.
We found Chip, the general and the mayor, sent out some raiding missions out into the desert to explore some of the desert and whatnot and to do some scouting, and they found Chip sort of lying in the sand, fully functional and operational, but just laying there, almost as if the enemy had no use for a robot.
The skeleton.
And so he was brought back to the inn to gain some rest and to recover, and that's where you guys ran into him in the hallway.
Well, it's very nice to meet you.
So
Chip.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Very good potato.
at this point, you guys are, you just had a nice, you ordered up some food, some breakfast. I don't know what you guys are liking to eat, but you ordered up some breakfast and some something to drink for breakfast, and you're now free to give you some meat. We've got plenty of that. Turtle. Not surprised you'd like some.
That works the same, right?
Wait, perhaps did you mean this olive oil? We have different kinds of vegetable oil, yes?
My machinery runs on many different oils. This should do.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, that.
Give him THC.
Turtle's going to town over here, having a few sippy poos.
It's just water. He's not allowed to have it.
Water.
I'm about to clear you guys' inventory if you don't stop drinking that.
Okay, so now that you've had some breakfast and whatnot, feel free to explore the town a bit. So as you leave the tavern, it's still very dark. The ominous darkness hasn't gone away. You do notice, Chip, that there seems to be a mob outside of this alchemy place, yelling at this door.
Sense distress. Perhaps we should investigate.
Our kids and wife are at home sick. Everyone seems to be falling ill, and these antidotes we paid for are only making it worse. She takes our money, and the potions hurt us. You hear someone yell from the crowd. There's a few unhappy customers, you can tell.
My name is Chip. I'm a healthcare professional. Perhaps there's something I could do to help.
I don't know what's going on. Everyone seems to be falling ill, but we came to this alchemist for antidote potions, and it's just making us worse.
Faulty antidote potions.
Indeed.
Or perhaps another cause. It may not
Perhaps
be
my new friends and I can
needed.
try to seek this person out.
I think she's in that door. She won't come out and talk to us.
That's it. Chip, break the door down.
Break the door down.
Okay,
wait,
I'll
wait,
take an
hold on.
attempt to see. I'll knock. I'll knock nicely first.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Sorry,
I'll
I'm
open.
working on it.
Oopsies.
Nice job, Chip.
Oops.
We use the metal door.
You go to open the door, and you hear a voice from inside.
I'm sorry, I'm trying my hardest. I'm working on it, alright?
Perhaps you need more knowledge. Is there anything we could do to seek this information so you can make proper antidotes?
So the door creaks open slowly, and out from behind the door pokes a middle-aged lady who looks very nervous, very timid and scared, and she says something along the lines of, "Well, there is something you could do to help."
I'm not quite sure what really is the problem, though. You see, I have my book, and I know what disease everyone's being afflicted with, and the book tells me the antidote, and I've been making it, and all of a sudden these people have come to my door. I don't understand. My potions have always worked, right? As long as I follow the book direct as it says.
Stick my head in. Let me see the book.
You examine the book. It seems to be a classical textbook on alchemy. Nothing wrong with it.
No duplicates.
I will scan this to see if my medical proficiency might be able to determine any flaws in the writing.
It's this page right here. You see, there are in this disease seems to be ravaging the town. It's called
Revangela.
Ebola.
It is called.
Ebola.
No.
Here, you let the disease name here. You had the disease name in that book.
Yeah, it's Roll's intelligence check.
The disease everyone's being infected with seems to be a disease commonly known to the desert.
Dysentery.
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 Dysentery or dysentery?
Dysentery.
Could I take a look at the book and see if this is the proper way to treat dysentery?
I also want to examine it.
Just pass around the book, I suppose. Kind sir, please.
Upon examining the book, you guys, especially Chip being an analytical robot of the medical profession, immediately understands that it seems legitimate. Everything seems okay. It should be the correct recipe.
This seems correct. I don't
And
understand why it's not working.
And the root cause may not be the potion, but like it may not what we think the illness is may not truly be the illness. We should examine the people.
And
Interesting thought.
That is when
We should follow up.
the alchemist's wife chimes in and lets you guys know that there is a way to test the antidote to see if there's anything wrong with it.
Oh lord.
Yes. You see, I have many things to do alchemy with, and such. Words are hard. Anyway,
She's very nervous.
but I'm missing an ingredient that could be used to test these potions. You see, it's out in the desert, and as you know, it is very dangerous out there. I have a patch of Drevoga out in a desert pyramid out there, but I dare not venture out there for fear of my own life. As you know, we are overrun with these monsters.
So you want us to do it, huh?
I
get
believe
it,
that would help
Please.
me find a solution to this problem.
Great.
So this pyramid is outside of the town's vicinity? Because
Yes,
we captured we captured
I
the
can
two
point
towers
you towards
already.
the pyramid, but
So,
you may have
um,
captured those towers, sir, but we are still swamped with enemies around the walls. Those are just two strongholds.
So you know that the alchemist is right, and that a lot of the desert still is under darkness, so it's hard to really gain that much control over that much desert in the dark. And she also explains to you that when you leave the city gate, there is a road that goes left. And at the end of this road, you should be able to almost see the pyramid, but it's slightly off to the left.
You just
The
pulled
crowd
one.
looks at you guys funny as you walk out.
What you looking at?
Well, are you gonna fix it?
There are several tests we need to do. For one, we need to test. We're going to grab a material to test if the antidote truly works. If not, we can.
We just
can
have to
also-
venture outside the walls first, so it's gonna take a little bit.
Please.
We have
Please
examined the book,
Look.
and it seems legitimate.
Oh, okay, so it's not the alchemist then.
No, she's not doing you any intentional harm.
Huh, okay. Please hurry, my wife and my kids they're dying at home.
We
Can
understand. We'll
I
do this
see
fast
these
as-
wife and kids? I wanna see my medical.
You want to catch the sickness?
That's true, but there has to be a way to examine them. because
Were there any magic symbols in the book, or is it all pure ingredient?
You guys can tell based off the book that it's ingredient along with instruction as to what the antidote should look like. And she showed you some of the potion, obviously, and everything looks normal.
because I have a skill called detect magic,
Okay.
so the antidote
You're-
doesn't work. Then
You're
it's
more than welcome to check out my wife and kids. My name is Gael. My last name is Gael. I'm Jimmy Gael. We actually live just across the bridge over there if you want to see them, but I don't know how much good it'll do.
well, I want.
If they
I
are
want them
ill,
to-
I would like to help.
yeah.
It is my purpose, after all.
Have the, we should at least try to check them out
Okay,
first.
okay. Well, follow me, and I will. So
Can I ask them as we're going along how contagious it is? Like how fast it's spreading?
It doesn't seem to be jumping from person to person.
It's only those who drank the potion then.
No, actually, this potion was made to cure it. It
So
was.
they had it before they took the potion.
Yes, these potions seem to be making it worse almost.
So if you just go across the bridge here, he's with you, by the way, Gael. It's the first house up on the left. Right in there.
Ah, honey. I've brought kind people that want to look at our children.
Well, just people. Don't get ahead of yourself.
And well, I mean, one's a turtle, the other's a robot.
Have you guys come to check out what's happening?
Can we look at? Can we roll for medical? I wanna
Yes, you can.
examine their condition.
Yep.
Fancy.
Upon examining the children, realizes that it's probably not something caught airborne. The city's locked down. It doesn't make sense that something would be able to get in or get out without any exposure to another person. So it can't be a virus. It doesn't seem to be anything affected by bodily. It's got to be something they digested. Perhaps there's something about some sort of fluids or foods they've been eating or drinking that is doing it.
What have you guys been
Digested.
eating recently?
Yes. I also would like to know about your diet.
Just the typical stuff, we only have bread, water, and some small amounts of meat left, really.
Where do they get the
Good.
bread from?
Yeah, where do you get this food from?
The granary, of
It's-
course.
Granary. Can we
To the
go?
granary!
Yes, can you lead us to the granary, please?
Yes.
Oh, right, you guys want to wait for something. Alright, let's get ahead of myself sometimes.
Shall I lead you there now?
Yes, please.
I really don't know the way. Yeah, you're right.
So Gael is also going to chime in and say, don't forget that we could find out for sure if you help out the alchemist. As good as this is, we could definitely find out with that test.
I feel like we should find the stuff that'll make sure that it's working properly to heal
I
those.
just want to confirm all the facts before we venture out. That's why I wanted to do this.
Carry on. Keep going. You guys have to agree as a party, obviously, but
Mhm.
do what you do.
I'm being outvoted.
So, Jimmy Sanguine is the granary manager. He lives in that house right there. He works in the. Here he is. Oh, Jimmy! Oh yes.
Oh, God. You gotta take a hostage real
Kind
quick.
strangers.
Old man Williker sounding. What is it?
You see, I brought these people. They said they want to look at the granary to see if they can find the source of the illness. Oh, please, look at anything you need to.
Looks like
Alright.
a
Shall
great.
we examine the product?
See if anything's weird.
So upon visual inspection, you don't see anything strange. There's no growths. Looks like pretty healthy wheat.
Healthy wheat.
Maybe it's the water.
It looks healthy.
It does look
The water you said, Mrs.?
Yeah, where do you get your drinking water from?
We all get it from the river. It is actually a freshwater river. I believe it's the same one you entered in. Shall I take you down to the riverside?
Yes.
I guess he wants to go to the riverside.
I want to go
Boys.
to
Like, I have
And
detect
robot.
magic, but that's not guaranteed to work. I should have got detect poison and stuff too. knew that
I
would
mean,
be-
is it a spell slot or something?
It's a ritual magic.
So, like, but do you have to use a spell slot for it? So,
I,
is there anything you guys would like to
yeah.
do with the water, or?
Does it smell funny or anything weird?
It doesn't smell funny, no. It looks crystal clear and actually quite
Ah!
delicious.
They've got fish living in it.
The fish.
Well,
It's a river, yes.
yeah, I think detect magic does use a spell slot.
How do the
If you,
fish
I
work?
believe detect magic can be cast as a ritual, which would not consume a spell slot.
Oh, okay.
It just takes longer to cast
Okay, that's fine.
if you do it as a ritual.
My
Talking about
bad.
plant.
Here,
We find the plant, we do the test, and if test comes up with less than favorable results, we feed somebody something after the robot has cast a spell on it. And then we see what they end up with.
Okay, so
It's called human experimentation.
I don't fully agree with this, but I do agree that we should go get the stuff to test the antidote.
Fine, first things
I don't have that many spell slots, and detect magic does take a few minutes. It can be done at any time, but
Let's
we
go
don't know.
find a plant.
All right. So, do you guys remember what the Lady Alchemist said?
We gotta
To the
go
left.
out the road and then go to the left.
If I remember the electric slide, it's the left, the left, the left, the left, the left.
Are there any guards that we can ask if it's, all clear outside?
Oh yeah, there's definitely a few guards standing by the door. There's this place is booked with guards. They'll say that once you venture off of the road, you must be careful. The roads are locked down, the towers are locked down, but once you're out of sight of those, you are in a bit more danger.
Alright.
I'm taking off my leather armor before we go outside.
What? Why would you remove your armor?
Trying to sneak past the skeletons.
Do we have any lovers in the group? I have a ritual called Ceremony, which I could wed 2 characters and then get +2 to their AC.
What?
I've seen that one. I was like,
I'm sorry?
As long as they're within 30 feet of each other, they get +2 to AC.
Interesting.
But I need to wed them.
uh-huh.
I am an officiate.
It is
Don't
legal, legally
Okay.
binding.
So we have a turtle, we have a flame wizard, we have a robot, and a dog. But,
What?
yeah.
Did you just exclude me?
Well, like a druid too, but you're basically the dog.
We're the only 2 bloody candidates,
Come
aren't
on,
we?
admit it. Togo's more important.
Do it.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. In case you guys
I
don't
mean,
remember.
Turtle doesn't need more AC, so,
He doesn't.
Okay, I must warn you, this will take an hour to fully complete. I now pronounce you man and wife.
1
And I
hour
cast a
Who?
spell.
Who?
Wait, who?
1 hour later.
Who's the 2 that wanted to get married?
Ilja?
Elja and what's the other one? Ignis. Okay,
Who
so
says
Elden.
begrudgingly?
Begrudgingly. Damn it. So
I do not
here's how.
understand the concept of marriage. I'm
So
sorry.
here's how it works. So the 2 humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage for the next 7 days. Each target gains +2 to bonus AC while they are within 30 feet of each other. A
That's
creature
nice.
can benefit from this right, again, only if widowed.
Ouch. Oh my god. So Ilja can remarry if Ignis kicks it.
So, yes. So you guys get +2 AC for 7 days.
Crossbow.
Just start killing each other immediately.
What's it called? Go to customize. Go
Erupt goes, "Hey Summer, do you have an extra character sheet?"
All right.
I hope you
so-
take good care of each other.
Wait, how do I?
And again, I'm like this, married in Minecraft. Let's go.
It's every
Alright,
10-year-old's
Do we need
dream.
to move you guys' beds next to each other?
I'm gonna kill you.
Knock them all
no,
in, knock
I
them all in.
have Togo, and Togo sleeps with me.
Night
Three
Tower.
beds? 3 beds?
Aren't humans supposed to marry each other if they are truly
Look,
in
this
love?
is a
and not
practical
just
marriage.
for-
This isn't a love marriage.
It-
The guards reassure you that the front gate and the immediate area is pretty safe. It's once you get off the road that you have to worry.
Who needs stealth blessings, by the way?
What the hell?
Alright. I walk up to the robot and poke its nose and give it, "Here, you are now a Ninja Turtle, kind of,
Aw, I pooped him.
for an hour."
Honorary
Damn.
Ninja Turtle.
Oh.
So what'd you do?
He booped you.
I booped you.
You now have
Yeah,
an
but-
advantage on stealth checks, so it levels out your playing field.
Sweet. Okay.
So, you're about to have to
How
roll
long does it
stealth
last?
in a second.
I said the road was fine. This is still
Okay.
the road.
How long does it last?
An hour.
An hour.
Okay.
All right. So,
So I'll do it again if it goes too long.
Thank you, friend.
if I may remind you, you know what? Never mind.
It's supposed to be to the left. I don't know why we walk this way.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna. You know what? If you were gonna go that way, I was gonna let you go that way.
Unless we want to go that way, just start deviating and messing with Zach.
But no, it's not messing with
out
me,
of
man. I
flow.
got this shit prepped. We got this shit prepped.
I am new to
Okay.
this location.
Yes, I am also
Mapping.
Coco. Who's the guy who developed this? The road just kind of ends.
Well,
I mean-
Turtle, get over it.
All right, great. All right, I continue to scan the vicinity as I walk slowly.
Can we see things, by the way, or is it dark, really?
It's dark.
Is this like
it's very
perpetual
dark.
darkness?
It's very dark.
How far can we see?
Okay. Stop. Roll for stealth, please. If you want to carry
Oh my
forward.
God.
Oh, there we go.
You guys will recall the alchemist lady saying that once you reach the end of the road, you do have to veer left to get to the temple.
Veer left.
I do too.
I also have dark vision. No, wait, no, I don't have dark vision. I'm not an elf anymore. Damn it.
A specific piece of advice you remember from the alchemist lady. Well, you didn't even ask her name, by the way.
Toxic.
If you could imagine a fork in the road at the end of the road, going on a little bit further, you would want to take the left fork.
All right. Which
Left.
direction? Because I'm
guys,
confused
left.
now.
Let's go
This way?
Oh,
The
left.
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 Just stay close to the dark vision people.
Okay, if you'll stop right there. So, Chip making a whole bunch of unholy noise attracts some attention, and he sees one arrow fly by his face, and another arrow starts coming towards him, and before he can do anything, it goes to land on him, or it goes to hit him. Here, let me just roll. Oh, it's a natural 20. Ouch. Ouch. So that
Oh, this is
is...
gonna be one of those games where Zach just rolls nat 20s.
Thank you, Zach. Very cool.
Okay, so I
Yes.
rolled a 1 on my damage, and then, so that's 3 damage plus 3, so 6 damage total.
6 damage, so 3 damage because I have heavy armor master. It's piercing, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your AC? by the way?
19.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so, you guys see that the arrows came from a direction to your right, if you're staring forward. It came from somewhere to the right. You don't really know where it came from.
Oh boy. So they're off into the distance, and we have
They're onto
no
us.
idea.
Chip, get back over here.
Alright.
Oh, okay. We're not rolling initiative. That was just.
Let's keep
Keep
moving.
Keep going.
moving.
Go.
They're gonna
go,
find
go.
us if we don't keep moving.
Another arrow flies at Chip. He's the only one that was heard, right? So,
Yeah.
another arrow flies at Chip.
Chip, keep coming.
Oh, we have to keep moving? Oh.
I rolled a
Yeah.
2. I rolled a
Is there
2.
any cover nearby?
Roll 2? No. That is
You
a
guys,
miss.
you guys didn't identify where it was coming from, so.
No.
I see
Is
the
there
pyramid
any-
in the distance.
So there are no
You think like
longer
that-
arrows flying at you. You're probably safe.
Look,
Oh,
over there, a pyramid.
Yeah, the just Minecraft pyramid.
It's still a pyramid.
That,
Yes.
You
Pyramid
guys
she was
look at
talking
that, and your passive perception tells you that's probably the place that the alchemist was talking about.
Okay. Very well.
Let's go.
Those sand structures look kind of odd. Looks quite unnatural.
Use the cacti as natural fence.
Just don't walk into it.
How far are we from it right now?
Justin takes +1 damage.
I see the particles. He's waiting for
You're
the
probably 100 feet. 100 feet from it.
100 feet.
Yeah,
What's dark vision again? 60 feet.
yeah. So you still don't see anything. Everything seems to be pretty quiet here, actually.
It's quiet. Too
Weird.
quiet.
Quiet.
Right,
Disturbing.
We're here in the pyramid.
Where did she say it was in the pyramid again?
I don't think she gave us that information.
I don't think you guys asked.
She had a patch.
Part of the exploration, isn't it?
Just walk back.
Hey, where did you say that?
She said there was a patch of something around here.
There's a
Near the
bush
You
right
guys
here.
can recall that she said it was in the pyramid. You're pretty sure.
Or in the pyramid.
She has
okay.
she has a special batch of Gervaglio in
Look.
in the pyramid. It's very rare. She also mentioned that to break some of this stuff would be sacrilegious. So this is the
Sacrilegious.
Gervaglio. You see a small patch in front of you buried in the sand. Just for some reason, this area of sand just seems to be a little bit more lively, a little bit more nutritious, and you see some Gervaglio growing out of it.